In the arms of an angel. A moment of silence, please, for my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Barely a year old. I got the the trade-in kit today from Apple, alongside my new iPhone, and I'll show that in a second. But yeah, I'm sending this iPhone in. It's been great. Love this phone. Loved it to death, guys. Like, it's a really good, solid freaking phone. I did go with Desert Titanium, which is borderline kind of rose gold. I mean, I don't regret this, by the way. It was a nice change from my usual space gray. Oh, and by the way, my name is David Franco. How are you? Welcome. Please excuse the somewhat bad appearance. I mean, I don't usually look much better, but honestly, guys, I didn't get much sleep. Okay, fine. I got like 5.5 hours of sleep. That's not that bad. But the point is, I wanted to wake up early, and no joke, as soon as I got downstairs from taking my shower, UPS pulls up. I was like, thank God, because last year I missed my iPhone. It didn't say signature required, but they wouldn't leave the phone. So I answered the door last year, and he just gave me the phone without having to sign anything. But this year, with the iPhone Air, it didn't say signature required either. So I was like, okay, not a big deal. If I had to answer the door, I answer the door. Well, what do you know? I answered the door. I know, God forbid. And I had to sign for it. But it never said I had to sign for it on the website. Very weird. UPS and Apple, there's some kind of, I don't know, miscommunication going on. I have no idea. Anyway, back on track, guys. This is my iPhone 16 Pro Max. Love this phone. Love it, love it, love it. 512 gigabytes, by the way. 512 gigabytes. God, it feels so good without a case. But check this out. Check this out, guys. iPhone storage. I'm currently using 110.2 gigabytes. Look at that. 110.2 out of 512. Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? I love that phrase. Sometimes less is more. Welcome to my iPhone Air unboxing. Today is a very exciting day. Honestly, I did not expect to buy this year. I mean, obviously the iPhone 17 event was really fun to watch, but I went into it with the expectation of, you know, just enjoying it, just having a good time, having fun. I love a good old Apple keynote, whether it's an actual keynote or a pre-recorded event. I just knew deep down that I wasn't going to buy anything because I just got this phone last year. But then they showed off this beauty. This is my iPhone Air in cloud white, 256 gigabytes. I went bare minimum this year. And by bare minimum, I mean, this is technically more expensive than the iPhone 17. And real quick, I gotta be honest with you. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck and you want the latest and greatest iPhone, you know, this year, not last year's iPhone, go with the iPhone 17. Because now that it has ProMotion display, that is huge. ProMotion display is literally the biggest reason I would go with the Pro Max every year. And the cameras, but guys, I gotta be honest real quick, because I've seen people challenging me on Instagram and YouTube saying, David, you're gonna miss the cameras. I gotta disagree. And respectfully, unless you're me, you can't see things from my perspective. Guys, I rarely use the ultra wide lens. I rarely use the telephoto lens. It's not really telephoto, it's a marketing term. It's just, I don't know, those lenses are not that important to me. Guys, I mostly use 1x and 2x on the primary lens. I use 2x all the time, you know, just to avoid shadows. Little tip for you. And I use a front-facing camera. And fun fact for you, the front-facing camera on here is significantly better than my 16 Pro Max. So, this is kind of a downgrade in a way, but a huge upgrade at the same time. Downgrade because slightly smaller screen, smaller battery, mono speaker, as opposed to stereo speakers. Gotta be honest, that's my biggest worry with the iPhone Air, mono speaker, because I do a lot of YouTube watching on my toilet, if you must know. Guys, I'm very real with you. Ask me anything and I'll likely give you an honest answer. But honestly, most of my YouTube viewing is done on my TV anyway, so that toilet viewing is like 5 to 10% of the videos that I actually watch on my phone. So at the end of the day, I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. And going back to the battery real quick, here we go, I'll talk while I open the box. Going back to the battery, there seems to be a lot of concern behind that, but I've watched some videos on it. Excuse me, I'm still going through my cold, I know. And the general consensus is the battery is better than people expected. And guys, for me, for someone who works from home, battery life to me is not a big deal at all, especially considering when I'm in the car going thrifting or getting my lunch, or for example, visiting my niece last night. I hung out with her for a few hours, came home, looked at my iPhone because I was curious about this versus this. Guys, my iPhone, no joke, was at 82%. 82%, and now it's around like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. So my point is, whenever I'm in the car, my phone is charging. Like, I don't even think about it. Guys, I put it down on my Tesla Model 3's, wireless charger. Bada bing, bada boom, it's charging. But even without the charging, I think I'm going to be just fine. People tend to be very dramatic, especially when it comes to storage. People always max out on storage. Me personally, I don't need the best of the best when it comes to storage because of one big thing. The cloud, baby. And trust me, I'm always taking pictures and videos with my iPhone. It's not like I don't use it. I use this thing every single day. Obviously, it's a phone. But I use it to take pictures and videos every single day for, my job. But storage is automatically allocated and optimized per my usage. So in other words, if I'm not using certain photos or videos, it goes up there, baby. And I pay what, like $1 or $2 a month for my iCloud storage? It's so stupid cheap. So that's my opening for the iPhone Air. I personally don't think this is going to be a big downgrade for me. If anything, I'm excited for something new. The 17 Pro Max, I'm sure, is incredible, but let's be honest, my day-to-day usage likely wouldn't be that different if I went from the 16 Pro Max to the 17 Pro Max. Besides the stereo speakers and the slightly larger screen, I'm just really not going to miss it all that much. I want something new. I want something that feels innovative and unique and fresh. And this is what the iPhone Air is going to give me. This is a fresh take on the iPhone. This is the probably most important new design that we've had on the iPhone since Dynamic Island. And let's face it, it's been a little while since we've gotten that. So personally, I'm excited for something new. I like taking a chance. And okay, there you go. That's my real opening, because I know people are concerned about this, but guys, this is Apple we're talking about. Apple is really, really good with design. So here we go. iPhone Air, 256 gigabytes, cloud white. I almost said space gray. Yes, I almost went with space gray, but I really like how the white one looks in the pictures. So here we go. Ho, ho, ho. Doesn't quite fall out like the bigger iPhones do, because it's so freaking small. And there it is. There it is. As always, Apple's got their lift out tab, because they're very smart about that. Oh my God. Yo! Dude! This is beautiful. It's so light, like a croissant. Holy crap. Yeah, going from this to this is like a chunkster compared to the iPhone Air. Holy crap. Dude. Okay, let's set that aside for a second, alright? Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. You're getting out of hand. It's pissing me off. God, that thing's beautiful. I braided USB-C to USB-C cable. A manual. Manual who? I don't know, guys. We'll never know. I'm not even going to open this. So I'm just going to put this right back in the box. And there you go. The phone itself, the cable, and, the box. There's really not much to the unboxing. I am so excited. So excited. And guys, keep in mind, I still have the OLED ProMotion display. I still have the action button. I still have camera control, which honestly, I just used to launch the camera up, and that's about it. So going from the Pro Max to this, I don't think it's going to be a big deal to me in terms of losing features. Plus that landscape selfie camera is a big deal. Do not overlook that. How many times have you tried to awkwardly take a photo, a group photo of people like this? And me personally, I don't like using the side buttons to actually take the picture because I feel like the phone's always going to shake. And I realize iOS is likely optimized to help with that, but I don't like that. It's just so much more comfortable holding the phone vertically. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Interestingly enough, if you look on the paper that's covering the phone, on the sides here, we have icons for silence, volume up, volume down, power, and the, I almost said shutter button. Technically, it's a shutter button. Camera control. Was that there last year? I don't know. Here we go. Yo, dude, like, this is the future. Take a second to think about what I'm holding in my hands, because this very well, guys, this could be the concept phone in a way for the rumored iPhone Fold or whatever we're gonna get out of this, because honestly, we can't get much thinner. Check it out. And yes, the USB-C port is off center. That's obviously on purpose because it's just so compacted. And speaking of compacted, guys, you see this? Most of this inside is literally battery. Most of this is battery because all of the components, this is how far we've come. Please take a second to appreciate technology. Guys, pretty much everything is up here in the plateau, they're calling it. And that's incredible. Seriously, pretty much everything is up here and the battery is down here. That is innovation. That is amazing. So here we go. First boot, iPhone Air, 256 gigabytes, cloud white. And I do have the bumper case. I'm going to do a video on that next. And there you go. Obviously, it takes a second on its first boot. Guys, the back is beautiful. Look at that. I'm telling you, I'm going to be just fine with one rear camera. I never use telephoto. I never use ultra wide. So this is gonna be a really nice testing grounds for me in a way for the next year, because who knows? Maybe next year I'll go back to the Pro Max. You never know. That's the beautiful thing about turning in your iPhones, because guys, I got this for $300 plus tax. $300. That's cheap. I paid more for my Switch 2. I paid more for my used PlayStation 5 Slim, which I'm loving, by the way, because I'm trading this in, guys. I got $700 off this because of this. I'm telling you, trade your phone in, guys. Trade your phone in. Anyway, there you go. My God, guys, like, it really is light. It is so stupidly light and thin. Look at that. That is crazy. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's mine. I'm so grateful for this. I'm so fortunate. Apple, thank you for continuing to innovate. Despite what people say, Apple doesn't innovate anymore. We relax. Do you really expect something revolutionary every single year? Be realistic. This is innovation. Like, this is pushing the limits. And by the way, pretty much the same specs as the iPhone 17 Pro, minus one GPU core. But honestly, how is that going to affect me? Not at all, because I extremely rarely play games on my phone these days. I just don't do it. I use this for texting, I use it for my work, email, websites, all that stuff, social media. Obviously, like, I pretty much use it for everything but gaming. And if I do game, it's usually for like 5 minutes on the toilet. I used to love mobile gaming. I'm just not into it anymore. Meaning I'm mostly a console and PC guy these days. Anyway, there you go, guys. iPhone Air, huge success. I absolutely love it. It is so thin. The plateau looks beautiful, because honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of this design at first. I mean, in regards, to the leaks. But in person, this looks incredible. Like, this looks classy as hell. Apple, well done. Well done. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and then make a video on this. So guys, from me to you, happy iPhone day. Let me know, what did you buy? iPhone Air, iPhone 17, iPhone 17 Pro. Either way, you can't make a wrong choice this year. Like, Apple's iPhone lineup this year is extravagant. It's fantastic. It's amazing because of one big thing: ProMotion. I'm telling you, once you go from 60 hertz to 120 hertz, you'll never go back. And that's exactly why I refuse to ever bring an iPad Air into this house again. 60 hertz displays are disgusting, at least when using touch. Thank you guys so much. Once again, happy iPhone day, and I'll see you soon.